Hello, I'm back. It's me, Deanna Brown, at the San Antonio Film Festival. Here on the Forward Progress Show, we have none other than Adam Rocha, the founder, president, and CEO of the San Antonio Film Festival. Listen, we had a little debate earlier. How many years have you been doing this festival?
We started in 94, so this is 27 years.
27 years. Oh my gosh, how does that make you feel?
Thank you for that. Thank you. I'm out. Okay.
He looked good for his age, though, y'all. He kicking on 92. So 27 years.
I started when I was 5, so, hey.
Well, you look good for your age. Thank you. Well, listen, we started off with the first block. I was in there, retirement day. It was exciting. But tell me, what else can we look forward to for the rest of this film festival?
Okay, that's a great question. It's parties. And then movies. I'm sorry. No. It's 4 days of cinema. It's 65 films, and the filmmakers in attendance. I would say about a third of the filmmakers in attendance. So, and that makes it fun. It makes it exciting. It's post-COVID kind of ish, kind of get back to normal ish. So yeah. So, I mean, it's fun to see everybody. You know what I mean? It's like seeing family again. Like, when you guys the world got back together, like, I guess kind of during COVID, and you're not supposed to. That's why I feel like this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you still have to have Thanksgiving. You still have to have Christmas. I'm sorry. But you know what I mean? But so it feels like this. It feels like Christmas. It's a fun time. I mean, everybody works hard. You guys work hard on y'all's end, and like what we do, it's a shared passion. It's love. I mean, honestly, and it comes through like, a lot of the people here are teachers or volunteer. Mostly everybody's volunteered or voluntold. So I mean, we're lucky to have Cedric. I mean, he is the pulse for us for movies in our town and like statewide. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, Cedric, what's popping? What's happening? What's the next? You know what I mean? So. It's just like I'm blessed and honored to know people. I mean, you work in this industry, you get to know people, and you gel with certain, like, oh, okay, this is my clique. I get it, okay, you know what I mean? So you speak the same language and you go in the same direction, and it's still fun to do this, honestly.
It seems like you have a lot of people around you that support your vision and your mission for this. I mean, you guys have sponsors out the wazoo. Yeah. I said wazoo, but it's amazing to watch people come together, and they have to have believed in your dream because they've been doing it for 27 years with you, right?
Yes. Let me break some ground here. So I did not know our second year we had the festival. We had a guy named, he did the movie The Joker. I don't know if you saw that, 2019. Todd Phillips.
Todd, shout out Todd.
And then that was when he was a kid going to NYU. He had a short film play at our show. And then he came back 3 years later and he made a feature film that got picked up by HBO Pictures. And this is in the 90s, right? So, and now he's like an Oscar winner for Best Picture in 2019. You know what I mean? So, like, what we do counts. I mean, we're so much in the shadow of, like, every other big city in our state, like, Austin or Dallas or Houston. And, that's great. But, I mean, let's face it, we're a mom and pop nonprofit. And we love it, and it's like a little pocket, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm okay with that, saying that, you know what I mean? But we love to show filmmakers alongside, the films that we got are not with Brad Pitt or Bradley Cooper or whatever, but it's the next. Like, honestly, sincerely, that's what I mean, you know what I mean? So I enjoy that, and the filmmakers, it's fun to watch the rise, and then, I mean, we got players like Yaki, I mean, he didn't come to us at the very beginning of his career, but like maybe mid-career. So it's like exciting to chart, you know what I mean? And when it just keeps going up, and like, he's like super blown up, like, so I'm so proud of that. And it's like, these little, I don't know what you call them, like just like leaves that keep growing, and it's like this tree, it's just abundance. And I'm blessed and lucky to be part of it. So
listen, nonprofits are very important, and you depend on the volunteerism of others and people believing in the dream. So I'm so glad everybody who's working with San Antonio Film believes in it. And you are so right. I remember 4 years ago, I have a post where I brought like some young ones with me, and now Candice Lachey is one, and she's in JR Knows Best, and she has been in several films. But I remember the first time they came, they were like, oh, this is a film festival.
Exciting, right? It's excitement. It's like, when you go to somewhere for the first time, you're like, oh, this is so, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. How do I behave? And you just watch. You're like, hey, just be yourself. And
that's what I love about the San Antonio Film Festival. You are able to be yourself here, have a good time, and I don't care how many times I come, I'm still excited every time, like it's my first time.
I feel the same way, man. It's like, it's kind of like you building a wedding. You know what I mean? So it's like the date, and you got a plan for it. And if things fall through the cracks, as long as you don't sweat it, nobody knows. It's true.
Well, listen, I've had you long enough, and this is your awesome film festival.
Thank you.
So come back here, let me sign off. Listen here, I got more questions. Y'all see him trying to run off?
Okay.
I was wrapping it up. See, this one is not live. I was wrapping it up. But I really want to thank you so much for having us be a part of the San Antonio Film Festival. We'll be here your whole weekend doing these behind the scenes. And we're really looking forward to continuing to partner with you guys. So tell me your last words. What would you like to say to the world, Adam?
Keep dreaming the dream. I don't know. Live the dream. Just chase it. And even if you don't get it, you're somewhere closer to it. You know what I mean? Like, honestly.
Best last words ever. Well, not for your life, but for right now.
Yeah.
Signing off. This is Deanna Brown at the San Antonio Film Festival with none other than the guy, Adam Rocha. Thank you. Thank you so much.